Geminis, welcome to September 2018. So you guys are doing good, eh? You guys are doing real good. Geminis are doing so well because they've uncovered something within a relationship. Whether they've uncovered something within themselves that the relationship kind of cued them into, but you guys are doing really well. We have the Sun card that popped out and the High Priestess, so two really powerful cards. And what these cards are saying is that with this positivity, with this optimism, you should be creating something, because what you haven't faced yet, Gemini, is this King of Pentacles, so Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo energy, so somebody who's very much focused, or could be a numerology life path 8, but this person really is focused on their finances, really focused on their power, and kind of really closed-minded. Then we have the Queen of Swords. So this person has come up a lot in your Gemini readings. This person is Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini like yourself, but more feminine energy. This person has like a butterfly effect. So that's how you know them. It's something that happened in the past. Like when you scale back your relationship with them, you're like, if this didn't happen, that created this, that created that, then I never would have even met them. And now because of this energy, you're a lot happier because of this stream of events. So Gemini, you guys are doing so well because something new has started for you. Something new that is allowing you guys to really focus on your dreams and what you want to achieve in the future. Something that has kind of hurt you in the past when it comes to your dreams and your goals and your wish. It was painful before, Gemini, because it didn't seem realistic. It didn't seem like it was going to happen. And now, good old September 2018, which is all about that 11 energy when it comes to relationships on a higher level. So relationships that serve your highest good, and intuitively knowing that this relationship is going to be so beneficial, you're able now to take that new beginning and create something really positive and beautiful with it. So let's see, Gemini, September 2018. We've got Queen of Cups, so emotional type person, couple kids, 3, maybe 4 kids, possibly a bun in the oven now, or is somebody who, like, I've heard a lot of Cancers, especially Venus in Cancers, where they're only sexual when they want to reproduce. Like, that's what kind of gets them turned on, is the idea of creating a baby or reproducing a child. So this person definitely loves kids, and that's kind of like their only sexuality, is when they want to use sex for what it's intended for, which is creating an offspring. So you're really losing power and juggling your power when it comes to a relationship with this Queen of Cups, this emotional type person you're very much tied to. There's a little bit of a break, a little bit of a separation right now, but you're very much tied to this person. Let's see what else I can see. Yeah, I think that possibly you have kids with this person as well already, but they come in waves when it comes to a relationship with them. Okay. And you are thinking about moving on finally from this person emotionally and taking back your power and really not looking back. But you've known this person for a long time, and you've had this power struggle and this power juggle with them for so long that it's going to feel a little bit awkward. However, you're at a place right now, Gemini, where you're feeling very positive, very happy that you can move on with your thoughts first, and then with your emotions, and then it will be like this person never had this hold on you, okay? You're going to gain your power back. Okay, so Gemini, September 2018. What else can I tell you? Okay, so September 9th is a new moon in Virgo, which will be affecting you, Geminis, because Virgo is also the ruler of your ruling planet, which is Mercury. So new moon in Virgo is going to allow you to create something new when it comes to your day-to-day routine. Your diet, your exercise, your job, not your career, your coworkers, and just that day-to-day energy. Then we have a full moon in Aries, which is going to be really intense, right? So full moon in Aries is going to release all that Aries energy, which is all about our passions, our energy, our emotional output, and how we react to our emotions as well. And also this energy of conflict and winning, okay? So what you want to do, Gemini, is on September 9th, write down everything, at least 10 things that you want to see manifested into your day-to-day life. And then on the full moon on September 24th, what you want to do is write down everything that is no longer serving you and then burn that list. And then you're going to start to see on the full moon in Virgo, which should be, I guess, Aries, April, May, June, July, August, September, which would be about 6 months later. That's when you're going to start to see what you created with the new moon in Virgo come to fruition. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Then we have Saturn direct on September 6th and Pluto direct on September 30th. So your organization, your authority, and also your inner transformations will now start to be manifested into the physical world. Okay, so we got a lot of cards here, Gemini. Let's see. So the first, this is what your subconscious wants you to know, that you're very positive right now, very creative. You're creating a different dimension, a higher dimension when it comes to relationship. Then we have the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. These relationships are one of the reasons why you're feeling so fantastic and able to create a new energy when it comes to the pain and the sorrow that has happened in your past. So you're now kind of able to take the energy and the positivity that you've grown and learned from your relationship with the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords and create something new that will be manifested through your dreams, be manifested through any pain that you've had in the past, okay? Especially when it comes to this Queen of Cups. So we have the Queen of Cups energy and your relationship to them when it comes to you finding imbalance and power imbalance. And you're realizing that, okay, I have to move on. I have to move forward. I can't look back when it comes to Queen of Cups. I need to emotionally move on. I need to move on when it comes to my thoughts as well. And that full moon in Aries will make you realize that when it comes to the Queen of Cups energy, you really only held on as a way to kind of win. Like it's almost like you held on as a way to make sure that when it comes to other people and kind of being number one, and when it came to changes, that you were the most important one, okay? The Queen of Cups energy, it was almost like, I don't want to be with you, but I kind of don't want you to be with anyone else. So if you're even almost a bit emotionally thinking about moving on, that's when you felt like you had to kind of jump back in and be like, no, no, I'm still here, don't leave me. But now it's getting to a point where you have to move on, okay? What you haven't focused on, what you haven't acknowledged, Gemini, is that that relationship wasn't going anywhere. You were doing it as a way to find power, as a way to feel balance, as a way to kind of, in a way, get something from the Queen of Cups as well. Okay, so this is what your subconscious wants you to know, but the theme of the reading, Gemini, for September 2018 is a new message coming in based on any deception in the past. So a new message either came in or will come in that will make you realize that you were deceived in the past, okay? Maybe by the Queen of Cups, maybe by whoever, but this deception kind of made you, it was very foreign to you, right? Because as a Gemini, Geminis get the worst reputation. They get the worst rap. Like, people are always talking crap about Geminis. Trust me, like, it's crazy. I'm surrounded by Geminis. I have my Jupiter in Gemini. So Geminis are always in my life, and I've seen the switch. So when it comes to this, the new messages that are coming in when it comes to deception, it is based on you seeing a side of someone that makes you feel very uncomfortable. And as a Gemini, you know that people can kind of switch. So you've seen a second side to someone, a two-facedness where you did not like, because as a Gemini, you're like, no, no, I rule two faces. You can't be two faces. I know all about it. You have that intuitive knowledge. So you're starting to see a message come in this month, September 2018, where you're really realizing that you were deceived. There's somebody in your life has two faces that you're starting to see now, and you're like, okay, I gotta move on. I need to stop focusing on this person. I've been putting way too much energy into this person, and I've lost so many other opportunities because of it. Emotionally, you know that you are going to be losing a lot of what that person gave you in an emotional sense, but you're kind of okay with that because you've been focusing more on your work and your power. And even though emotionally you may be confused, that's because you have an unstable foundation, and that's based on what you've been putting out there, the energy that you've been putting out there. That energy comes back threefold, and that's why your foundation is so unstable. So Gemini, what I mean by that is there's an energy that you're putting out there that is the reason why your foundation is unstable. So either you're putting out the energy that you don't have any stability, and you're starting to see that manifest into your life by having broken relationships, or you know, it could actually be physically manifesting into your home. Either, you know what I mean, like the home represents yourself, right? So the basement is your subconscious, the kitchen is your heart. Where is it in your home that you have a lot of clutter, where you have you know, things falling apart or things falling off the shelves? You know, you're going to start to see that manifested into your physical environment, okay? And that's when you're going to start to be like, okay, let's see if I can help you guys out. So let's just say your bedroom would also be your emotional stability. Your bathroom is your emotions as well, because you think about what you're getting rid of, what you're flushing down the toilet. So if you notice that your bathroom's always really dirty, it means that you haven't been having clean emotions. If you notice that you have issues with getting your garbage out on time, or raccoons are always getting into your garbage, you're not protecting what you're leaving behind, that garbage, that literal or figurative garbage that you're leaving behind, people are digging through that. Let's see, we also have the attic, which is your thoughts, or the roof, which is your thoughts, is your mind. So if you need to redo your roof, it means that you need to reprogram your thoughts. So really looking at your home and what areas of your home needs help, and then you can try and figure out how that's been manifested from an internal place. But send me an email if you need help with it, and we'll figure it out together. There still is some fear over your power, Gemini, and that's also based on what you've been putting out there, because you're so tied to a relationship. But it is time for some alone time, so you can really get more focus on that soulmate relationship. Okay, Gemini, let's get started on the reading now that we're 11 minutes in. So this reading is about the rest and the alone time you've been doing, the rest and home time you've been doing as well. So you've been really kind of going inward this year, Gemini. I'm seeing like a fish. It's almost like you feel like you kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It kind of feels like you are a fish out of water, like you're feeling a little bit discombobulated. I always think of weird words whenever I'm doing a Gemini reading. But there is something about what you've been running from or running toward when it comes to your ego. Because I'm seeing a running shoe on your knee, and the knee represents your ego and feeling like that fear of being, having to drop to your knees and kind of bow to somebody else, having to kneel to someone else. So when you've been running away from that fear of being taken advantage of and kind of feeling forced to your knees, and it's time to stop running and to really just stop running, and to look at it face on and say, okay, who is it that I feel could take advantage of me? Who is it that I feel could bring me to my knees? Who have I been giving that power to? Okay? The obstacle and the aid, Gemini, is all the fun you've been having. Although the fun and the socializing you've been having and the creativity you've been working on has allowed you to speak your mind and to speak your truth, because alcohol is that liquid courage, right? It also is affecting this alone time that you've been doing as well. Okay, so you're socializing with your friends, especially 3 people in particular. These 3 friends or these 3 people in your life, they've really been affecting this alone time and this home time that you really need. You really do need this home time, Gemini, because it's time for you to really recognize who you've been running from, right? Why are you always on the go? When does a Gemini just stay at home and not do their regular Saturday routine, or going out and going to work? When do you actually just not move? I know Gemini rules the 3rd house of short distance travel, but a Gemini needs this month to kind of stay put and to really realize that the socializing and the over socializing that you've been doing has been affecting your ability to get inward and to really focus on your home and family life. And that home and family life is what you need in order to figure out how you're doing on the inside, right? Because subconsciously you want to just take a risk, you want to take a leap of faith, Gemini, but you're thinking that you need to be in moderation, that you can't be taking any forward steps, mainly, Gemini, because you're working from a place of heartbreak. Okay, there's some emotional energy here. Your family and friends are seeing the changes when it comes to your heartbreak and when it comes to what you've been putting out there. Let's see, okay. So, family and friends, lots of changes. They're seeing your changes as well. Hope and fear is for you to take those changes and make more changes with them that will impact 2 people in particular. You almost have to kind of take from them in order to make these changes, in order to move forward. So you hope for it, but you fear it as well, because you know that the changes that you make when it comes to you being kind of more of a homebody this month, you know that you making those changes will affect other people. So you hope for it, but you also fear it as well. So, Gemini, first step is to recognize that you've been really working in moderation. You've been really taking things very slow. You want to take a leap of faith. You want to just go for something, but you're like, no, I got to do things in moderation. And what this energy will bring is the King of Swords more prominently into your life, okay? The King of Swords either will come and help you with that risk that you want to take or that leap of faith you want to take. But what this King of Swords actually will be doing is allowing you to create that shift that you need in order to embody these changes that are so prevalent in your life, so that you can try and stop working from this place of heartbreak, okay? Because this is really, there was either some cheating or some infidelity or just pain involving 3 people that you're really working from, Gemini, and it's time to just let that go. And what you can do is you can forgive the person who hurt you or the 2 people that hurt you. You can forgive yourself for allowing that pain, and you can make those internal changes that will definitely empower you in the long run. So Gemini, that is your September 2018. That you are working in moderation. You're going to be taking a lot of rest at home, which is needed. You need that patience. You need that slow time. You need this month of slowing down in order to get inward, get introspective, and to clear out what is no longer serving you. And what that will do is it will bring this King of Swords energy into your life, which is needed in order to create these internal shifts that you will start to see manifested into your life. So this is a really lucky card. This is like the jackpot card. It's showing that everything changes, which is good. That's the good news and the bad news, right? So everything does change, and in this case, Gemini, for September 2018, you pretty much have a winning lottery ticket, that the changes are going to be positive and very influential in a very major and very positive way. Love you, Gemini, so much. As always, if you want a personalized reading to get more clear about what's been going on for your September 2018, my email address is below. I use astrology and numerology in all my readings. Please comment, like, subscribe, and share, and I will see you guys in October. Love you, Geminis. Bye.